What's up? As I said, we're going to be showing the top 3 tips to a better editing workflow. This video is geared to anybody in the video editing scene, beginner, intermediate, and even some pros. These are just some tips I've gathered, and I'm here to share my experiences with you and hopefully help you along the way. Very first tip I can give you is keep your files organized. Now, you may have heard this before, but it's absolutely crucial. Personally, I make a new file folder every time I get a new client or video. However, I hold it all in one section under my name personally is vids. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to save all of your footage, but it does help to have an organized spot to put it all when it's done being recorded. Especially for freelancers, keeping your files organized is absolutely essential. Once you have multiple clients, if you aren't organized, you're only going to be stressed and just want to give up, honestly, and that's where most people experience major burnout, and it's just why so many people tend to give up in things like these with freelancing video editing, freelancing photography, freelancing wedding videos, anything you're doing with that type of stuff. If you're not organized, it's a mess. Second tip I can give you is have a project vision. What I mean by this is just having an idea of what you're going to edit and how you're going to do it before you actually start the project. From a personal point of view, even this video was planned. It's scripted and I know exactly how it's going to be edited when I'm done. I detailed mostly the script just to review and read off of while I'm going. And I did this for each clip and I recorded for the edit. This could even be a tip of its own in my opinion. Recording with the edit on the forefront of your mind helps you to have a precise idea of what the video is going to be in the end. This will also help you speed up the post-production process because when you're editing and going through, it's a lot easier to know what you're going to do before you do it, or else you'll be spending hours trying to turn some really shitty footage into something that's good, which nobody likes. And if you're not editing a video for yourself and you're freelancing for a client, the best tip I can give you is to have them send you a script. A script can help you to see where their headspace was at while they were recording and can help you almost design the perfect video for them while you're editing. Personally, I don't always ask for a script, but if they do offer a script, I always accept because it's a great reference tool while you're editing and will just help the flow overall. Now, the last tip I want to give you is my personal editing format. Now, this is the last, and in my opinion, the most important. I see too many people going through their videos doing sound effects, music, and cutting it up all at the same time while they're going through each clip, and this is just completely ineffective. You have to split every video you edit into specific sections to help lower the load of work and just keep the stress off your back as much as possible. I currently use 3 main steps for every video, but this could vary while adding some, but never removing the main 3. You always got to keep these 3. The first is the initial cut. This is the part where you grab your footage that you've recorded or that has been sent to you and you drag it onto the timeline. I see a lot of different ways of doing this, but for my personal preference, I just go through and chop up each clip and delete the ones that I don't like. Some people may chop it up and move the clips they like to the top, but this is for longer videos such as montages, music videos, documentaries, and vlog style videos. My personal preference, I just go through the video and remove all the dead noise from the video so the video feels fast and entertaining and doesn't have any wasted space in it. Once you do that, you do another sweep and move the clips around to make sure the story makes sense and make sure everything's in order and you didn't duplicate any sentences or certain subjects, and just make sure that it all looks good. Before I move on, a great tip I can give you when cutting up is look at the track audio. Having these audio lines under can help you to spot dead noise or even repeated sentences while you're editing and speeds everything up. For example, if you're editing and you see a long dead space with no audio lines, this just means nothing happened there and you can cut that out and instantly move to the next clip instead of watching or slowly skipping through it. When editing long videos, this is so helpful for me because sometimes clients will just sit there completely quiet for 10 minutes trying to organize all their thoughts, and without the audio line, I wouldn't have known that was going to happen and I would have had to watch everything all the way through. Next step is adding audio and sound effects. This is what helps builds the mood of almost every video you make, and it could also help to build the brand. When you're doing this, you got to make sure to not use copyright music because this will not horribly affect you, but you won't get monetized for one. And also, I don't know if it's a myth, but I think you get less reach when you're copyrighted because YouTube can't really push ads on your videos, especially if you're in the partner program. So just avoid copyright music in general. Let me know in the future if you'd like me to make a video on where to find these sounds, or if you want me to drop a folder myself, because I personally have so many sounds over the years. I've been searching YouTube, certain apps like Epidemic Sound and Artlist, and I think it would be very beneficial for you guys to have a folder, so let me know. But after you have no copyright sounds, you are ready to go. You can start adding the music and the sound effects to build your emotion through the video. Hopefully it becomes a masterpiece by the end of that. While going through the videos, I personally add little marker points and parts that I'm going to want pop-ups or special effects on the screen. We haven't gotten there yet, but this is a very helpful step to include in audio because I do it almost every single time, and it's just so helpful later, and you will be glad that you did it while you're doing the audio. And if your software for some reason doesn't have markers, you can pull out a notepad and just write down the certain spots that you wanted the pop-ups, and that'll really help you later. Third and final step for this is adding special effects. By special effects, I don't mean green screen and Hollywood level things. I just mean text on the screen and certain transitions or pop-ups that you want throughout your video. video. A lot of creative freedom comes with sound design, and it also comes with special effects. First, you want to start off by going over all the markers you place throughout your video and placing every pop-up or text or subtitle that you labeled in that. Once you do that, do another watch over and make sure you got every special effect you wanted in that video and place them in new spots, or just keep it the same if you thought it was okay. Also included in this is your B-roll. While you can do this while you're cutting, I think personally it's easier to do it after. It could get a little cluttered trying to find certain clips to use for your B-roll and can just be pretty stressful. But if you already have them made and laid out, maybe it's good for you to do it while you're cutting. But it could also be done here. There isn't a lot more to add for this step. Really, you just got to be free and creative and make your identity stand out by the certain special effects that you use. Hopefully just make your video come to life by the end of the special effects. That will be it for today, guys. It may have been a lot of info, but I think it could really benefit you. I personally watch videos like these every day, and I just wanted to make a video myself to try to help an audience that I think really needs it. I have a lot of passion for YouTube and editing, so if you guys really like the video, subscribe and comment and just let me know if you want more. Even if we're a small audience now, I promise if I keep going, this will grow to a big community one day. So stick around. That'll be it for today, guys. See you later.